All right, another one of those videos where I want to share my views on something that does not make sense. So, you remember that banana taped on the wall? Okay, this banana taped on the wall. It was purchased or it was sold to a guy for 6 million, 6 plus million. Okay, so what I did is just like you, Google searched and found out in CNBC. It's a crypto investor who paid $6 million for a banana and he plans to eat it. Now, right off the bat, the first thought that came to my mind is, you know, if it's your hard earned money, if it's something that you have really worked hard for, you're not going to buy a banana for 6 million to eat it. Okay, whatever art or, I mean, after you eat the banana, what will you do? Like, if the banana is rotting, what, you put another banana on a wall and you put a tape and you show everyone, see, I mean, you and I can put an apple, banana, papaya, watermelon, decorate a whole wall without even spending more than a few dollars. Do you think Warren Buffett would buy a banana to tape on the wall, even though he's worth billions? No. People who have earned money the hard way don't do all this nonsense. So I just searched who's this Justin Sun investor guy. It seems he's a founder of some cryptocurrency, Chinese born, and he has all this crypto, all this blockchain nonsense. Okay, fine. These crypto people are, they don't have any value for money. They just keep doing all this nonsense, buying bananas. And you remember that guy? What's his name? Vijesh Sudarshan, who purchased this NFT. His pseudonym was Meta Coven. He purchased this one, 5,000 days for $69 million. NFT. In his case, this is just an image. At least in that guy's case, it's a physical banana. In this guy's case, it is a digital piece of art. Deeply, yeah, $69 million. Let that sink in. $69 million. Okay. Now, when you see that, you feel, okay, this Justin guy is not so mad. When you compare 69 million to, what do you call that, 6 million. And if you want to see this guy's face, he's an Indian guy in Singapore, I think, NFT, crypto, NFT, okay, this is how his name is. Yeah, this is the guy. And I made a video on him and I said, people said he's a visionary and this and that. I said he's a fucking idiot. Okay, agreed, he's rich. And just because you're rich, I mean, okay, anyway, it's his own money. So what I did is, what I thought, okay, if this is the most ridiculous thing right now, that a person can pay 6 million for a banana taped to a wall, what were some of the other crazy stuff? And then when I Google searched, I found 12 of them. I'll give you the top 12. This one is The Fountain by Marcel Duchamp. Okay. It's a urinal presented as an art, as you can see. Okay, it's a urinal presented as an art. Estimated value is in millions because the original replica is lost. Now, what is the criticism? It's like, is this art? You show a urinal with your name. So, is this art? Was the question. So, this is at number 12. At number 10, number 11, which is even more stupid, is the white painting. This guy, what's his name? Robert Rauschenberg. Okay. He presented a canvas, 4 of them, and it's entirely white. Okay, just white. You can see it, right? Yeah, it's white. And this, he sold it for millions, apparently. Okay, millions of dollars. So the critics are saying, like, what is this? Like, okay, creativity. What creativity? What is the creativity that you took something that is blank and you just showed it and said, this is creativity? And then you can pepper in some words like minimalism and, the inner being of nothingness. Deepak Chopra sort of nonsense. Okay, so this was number 11. Number 10. This is Maria Abramovic. She wrote a book, I think, or she wrote a movie, or she came in a documentary. Her piece of art, she didn't sell it, but her art is she'll sit on a chair with a red dress, and there's an empty chair. You just have to come and sit there. That's it. You just come, sit there. Maybe you can hold her hand. Okay, whatever. So that is her art, which is worth, people consider it's worth millions. So, in India they say mental, mental. Okay, so she's sitting here, chair is empty. Someone sits and it's called art. People with common sense said, sitting down, is it called art? But then she used words like the emotional connection, the oneness, all that singularity stuff. Okay. Then at number 9, you have the Untitled. This is a large canvas. Here you have, looks like it's scribbled. Like my daughter could have scribbled this. And this one sold for $110 million in 2017. So some people say, oh, it's revolutionary and it's thought-provoking. A normal person will say, okay, what is this? Like, what? You just... Anyway, they paid $110 million for the Untitled 1982 by Jean-Michel Basquiat. Okay. Then number 8, For the Love of God. This one at least looks decent. It's a skull with diamonds. 18 carat, 8,601 diamonds on this. Okay. Maybe there's value in diamonds at least. Sold for 100 million. It seems that it was purchased by a consortium that he himself has a share or something. So people saw it as art, but they said this was a little excessive. And by the way, the skull is real, I think. Yeah. So, For the Love of God by Damien Hirst. Okay. Number 7, Kakus. Kakus means toilet. So this is gold plated. It's a nice toilet. So, okay. Gold plated, I can understand. 18 karat gold. Value at 6 million. You know what is a sad story about this? Someone stole it in 2019. So someone stole it and the toilet was never found. Oh, they must have melted it and sold it for some more value. But anyway, I can understand. This one is fine. $6 million for a 18 karat toilet. I wonder if you'd shit in this. Okay. Now comes the slightly ridiculous ones. The top 6, top 5. Now at number 6, you have Balloon Dog. This is a doggy. Nice little doggy. It's a balloon. Okay. Looks like a cute little dog that you can buy, from the fair. They make balloon shapes. But this is not like, it's not inflatable. It's a stainless steel sculpture resembling an animal. Sold for 58.4 million in 2013. While people, it seems, were impressed with this playfulness, people question what is the price tag for 58 million. Okay, in this one, I can still agree and fine. At least you have something to show which is large. At number 5, you have this. And this, in 1970, 7 years before I was born, was sold. This was created in 1970. It was sold for $69.6 million. It's nothing but, it's like, you go to the blackboard and you scribble on the blackboard. It's a large blackboard. It's like you just scribble on it. You can see this, right? Scribble. Yeah. So, critics said the This looks like a child has done. But no, they said, no, my name is Cy Twombly. Okay. It's a chalk on a blackboard. And it got sold for 69.6 million in 2014. Very good. And then you have even more stranger at number 4 is My Bed by Tracey Emin. What she did is she sold her bed with all these stuff that is down. It has body fluid apparently. I don't know how far it's body fluid, but stains, personal items, clutter. Guess how much this sold for? This one sold for 4.3 million in 2014. So she claims this is human vulnerability and this is the imperfection of human. But some people, others said this is just stupid and lazy. Okay, you decide. Next one is, well, next one I felt was okay, artistic. Damien Hirst. The name of the sculpture is The Physical Impossibility of Death in the Mind of Someone Living. Physical Impossibility of Death. It's a shark preserved in formaldehyde, sold for 12 million in 2004. Well, okay. Great white shark. Some people have called it artistic. Others have said it's morbid. Some others said it's spiritual. Nice. Okay, if you have a shark, at least you have something. That I can understand. But this is, now we are coming to the worst. Even though the banana is rated at number 1 worst, this next one I rate it as worst. And what is it? Invisible art. This guy, Salvatore Garau, see how he's standing with, like, as if he's an authority. Just look. Authority. Yeah. He's a genius. He sold this empty space. It's like, it's an empty space. You need to have the measurement. He sold it for $18,000 and he claims that this is an invisible piece of sculpture. He says, it's there. It's in your mind. I've given it to you. So please don't disrespect it. And if you have to transfer this art, you have to go to your house. Really, I want you to read it if you think I'm bluffing. He has to be there or someone has to be there. You have to measure the space. Nothing should be, very close to it. Measure the space and then they will like show that they are putting it there. Yeah. And he also has an invisible painting. So this is how it looks like. It's like a wall. And then you have to look at the wall and, oh, wow, that's a painting. Wow. It's all in the mind. The only issue is money is not in the mind. You have to pay him. So critics say that this is absurdity and stupidity at the highest levels because there is nothing. In fact, he was paid a big, huge sum of money and he told them that he is going to give them art. He ended up giving them nothing but a room and claimed that there was invisible paintings and invisible sculptures. So obviously number 1 is the banana, but I don't rate this as number 1. I rate this the number 1 most stupid. And if you want just as a bonus material, I even saw this one. Go to this website, luxurylaunches.com. 9 pieces of art sold for millions. Look carefully. Look at the screen. This one, Blood Red Slots by Gerhard Richter was sold for 1.1 million. This, what you can see on the screen. Blood Red. This painting was sold for 1.1 million at number 9. At number 8, Conceptual Spaziali Atteste by Lucio Fontana. Okay, at least some lines are there. This was sold for 1.5 million. Okay, a little bit more. Green white. There's a green and there's a white and there's a different white. There's 1.6 million. Seems the guy was a painter and sculptor, Ellsworth Kelly. And then this one, blue, dark blue and light blue, Untitled stuff built by Blinky Palermo, 1.7 million. Very nice. He says this is our optical illusion. Oh wow, fantastic. Then this one, what is this? Untitled 1961 by Mark Rothko, sold for 28 million. Mind blasting. This one, 28 million. This, you can see this. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. This one. This is $28 million. Very nice. And if you thought this was even stupid, this one, blue, white, blue, 43.8 million. This one. This is 28 million. This is 43.8 million. And this one is these two colors, yellow and blue. It's called Yellow and Blue by Mark Rothko, 46.5 million. Very good, very good. Then this one, Orange and Red by Mark Rothko. Oh, this guy, Mark Rothko, is minting money here. This one, 46.5 million. This one is 86.9 million. Orange, red and yellow. This Mark, let me see how he looks here. This Mark Rothko must be a genius here. I swear, when I grow up, I want to be a Mark Rothko. Look at this. And look at his paintings. Wow. Purple, red and orange, black. And just these two colors have been sold for millions and billions. 48 million, 56 million, 89 million. Wow. Very nice, very nice. This guy, Sergi, you're my role model. You're my god from today. His most expensive painting is 186 million. Considered a master in field painting. Okay. Mark Rothko's Vibrant Number 6 was sold for 186 million. How did he manage to convince these idiots? And this is, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at 186 million. 186. I'm not joking. Google search. This one was sold for 186 million. These two colors. Sir Mark Rothko, sir, you are my god from today. You are my everything. Sir, I worship the ground on which you walk. Mr. Mark Rothko, sir. Sir, तुसी great ho, sir. Sir, I don't know how you did it. I hope to do it. So then, and number 1, Black Fire by Barnett Newman. Black and white with one line. 84.2 million. But nothing can beat this guy. Oh, Mark Rothko, sir. Mark Rothko, sir. 186 million. So, welcome to the world of creative art. This guy, by the way, it seems he is engaged in fraudulent activity. No wonder he's eating bananas for 6 million. And, Meta Coven, who purchased NFT, digital art, for 69.3 million. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so my dear friends, please let me know what do you think about all these wonderful. But I'll tell you, nothing beats everyone. Even these two colors, this also is there, but this guy takes the cake, man. Invisible painting, invisible sculpture. He will sell you something that doesn't exist. Invisible, huh? Here's the invisible, art he has put in the room. And his invisible, sculpture, yeah. Artist sells invisible sculpture. Although it only sold for $18,000, invisible. But nothing can beat my God. This is my God, Mr. Mark Rothko. 186 million. Ooh, 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 ooh. I want to be a painter. Finish. I don't care. I'm going to start putting bananas, apples, All the fruits I will put on the wall. You don't have to pay me even 6 million, just 1 million. 1 million per fruit. Watermelon, papaya. Maybe I'll put Kentucky Fried Chicken, pizza. Who knows? Maybe one day they'll have even underwear. You put your underwear. By the way, do you know this? Before I conclude, there are artists who put paint in the private parts. Like the female put paint in her vagina, and she was hanging through these ropes, and there's a white canvas, and she is to move up and down and drip the paint. And there was even one where they put their glasses. Someone left their glasses in an art exhibition, and people thought that was art. And then finally, one last one before I conclude. There was this, I don't know, piece of wood or butter. This guy is whacking it, and it's flying all over. And that was art. It's fair. Modern art goes over my head. I am old-fashioned. Anyway, let me know which one did you find the most obnoxious. I just hope tomorrow someone doesn't come with. By the way, you remember that that female Belfadine? She gave water that she had bath with. Uh, influencer sold bath water. Delphine. She washed her body and she gave this, and people purchased it and they drank that water. She got $90,000. And influencers, this is a real thing, huh? Influencers sold fart. There are many influencers. TikToker makes $200,000 selling her farts in a jar. I made $20,000. Who is this female? Yeah. So she farts and she sends it in a jar. There are even people who request, athletes and all that, please give me your dirty underwear, unwashed underwear. Anyway, and finally it seems this female had to stop selling her farts because her body couldn't generate more farts. She was hospitalized. Too much of a farty story. Anyway. Alright guys, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this video. You guys take care. It's me signing off. Bye.